Relentless on the track, ain't no tapping the brake. Cup Series leaders got the whole grid shake. Xfinity stars with the future so bright. Truck Series banging through the day and night. ARCA rookies hungry, chasing that fame. NASCAR racing blood, gasoline in our veins. Green flag wave and the engine scream. 30 cars flying, living that speedway dream. Draft so tight, bumper to chrome. Every lap of battle, this is where we roam. Rubber business racing, yeah, we know the code. Last lap glory on a victory road. From short tracks to super speedway nights. Legends made under flashing lights. One mission, one name, one goal too. Relentless Racing League coming through. Relentless on the track, ain't no tapping the brake. Cup Series leaders got the whole grid shake. Xfinity stars with the future so bright. Truck Series banging through the day and night. ARCA rookies hungry, chasing that fame. NASCAR racing blood, gasoline in our veins. Tires burning sparks when we dive down low. 3-watt thunder putting on a show. Spotter call it clear, crowd on their feet. Photo finish moments can't accept defeat. Championship dreams in every lane. Only the strongest survive the strain. From pit road hustle to the checkered wave. Every driver brave, every fan amazed. History written when the engines fade. Relentless Racing League got the legacy made. Relentless on the track, full throttle rage. Cup Xfinity, trucks at the stage. ARCA rising, next gen flame. NASCAR racing power, remember the name. Speed, heart, glory, all the same. Relentless Racing League, we own the game, huh? Relentless on the track. Relentless on the track.
A rippling application.
All right, everyone, welcome back to another installment of Relentless Racing League. Tonight we have the Asylum Clique Truck Series at Lime Rock for the Stars and Stripes 68, sponsored by Angel Ballin. Joined tonight with Tricky Dick himself, Richard, and Jacoby Treat. Gentlemen, how's it going?
Hello, I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. Kind of excited to watch this race, see how many people wreck it right at the top of the hill. I imagine we'll see some good chaos there.
Just as Davey Hendricks, our Xfinity admin, did. He just did it right now.
So I think we got, what do we have, 45 laps tonight, I believe. Let me confirm that. 45 laps tonight.
We do. 45 laps, no stage, obviously, because this is the truck series.
Yep. 4 extra
so at this
sets
point,
of
I
tires.
am expecting these guys. I'm expecting these guys to try to one-stop it.
Yeah.
What's your pronostic on that?
I think the one stop is what we're gonna see. I didn't see a lot of tire fall off out there, but then again, I'm slow at a road course, so it's hard to say. But I don't think tires are really gonna be too big of a factor tonight. I think it's gonna be more about track position, and the one stop strategy is most likely gonna be the.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, I did run some laps in a few practice sessions in the truck on Lime Rock, and I feel like the first sector is really the only place where tire gets used up a little. Maybe the uphill kind of wears off the left front, but otherwise it is still pretty chill on tires. The laps are short. We're talking about less than a minute each lap, so 45 laps. We're talking about like a 45 minutes race at this point.
Yeah, it should be a pretty quick race. Not a lot of trucks out there tonight. Looking like at most 19. But I think it'll be less than that as well once some of the admins choose not to race. But should be a fairly clean race. Track position will be king, I believe, and saving your truck. There are some pretty sketchy spots out there, being at the top of the hill, which we will see
That's
here.
fair.
Just a second.
Hey, I was wondering why not put a Dodge Ram on? Do we have a Dodge Ram in quali right now? We do not.
Yeah, no,
We do not.
nobody out there right
The-
now.
No, Davey Hendrick's not qualifying. I don't know if he's running tonight, but if he is, we will be able to take a quick look at it.
Yep.
But yes, for those unaware, today was update day. We are on week 13 of first season, and to prep for season 2 of iRacing for 2026, iRacing has released the Dodge Ram. Well, sorry, we're not supposed to say Dodge,
Yeah.
aren't we?
It's
It's
just
just
the
a Ram.
Just the Ram.
Yeah, just a Ram. So the NASCAR truck Ram.
In chat, Joe Robert, the Canadian hero, is gonna win this race. Go ahead and place your bets on that. You know, I'm not gonna take that bet. I think the 4 of Joey Burchett is gonna win this race.
Yes, and I'll play the team game too and say that Joshua O'Connor has a good chance of being on the podium as well. He's been running extremely good times. I believe he was running some 52.6 at practice. So he's in contention. If George Burchett ever makes a mistake or gets caught in traffic, he's in contention. Also, as a Canadian, I will say Joe Robert is not a Canadian hero. This is blasphemy, and I will ask you to stop this instant. This is unacceptable.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Ryan McElwain having some issues. But currently, Joe Robert is sitting in the pole position with a 52.47. I do not believe that will be fast enough for the pole.
Probably not. Although it is a pretty quick lap. Let me check what temperatures we have on track right now. The track is, oh my god, it's in Fahrenheit. Damn it. Apologies. I need to convert because I have no idea what it means. F2C. Oh yeah, it's so 74 Fahrenheit for the track temp, which is 23 Celsius. It's a pretty cold track, I gotta say.
Yeah, plenty of grip.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The truck does get a little loose through the switchbacks there right off after turn 1, but I don't think that's really going to be much of a concern. I feel like this track is pretty forgiving on the drivers except for the top of the hill.
Yeah, the top of the hill is really the place where these guys will have to lift accordingly. If you full throttle it, you have a big chance of wheel spin happening, and you don't want that. Obviously, you want to get that to a minimum, because otherwise you'll just lose the rear. If you have people around you, that's going to be a huge risk for you, and people around you actually. So yeah, no, this is like the only place on track, the only spot where it is a bit sketchy. The
Joey
other
Burchett
place
off track.
where
That's going to
off track, oh,
throw his
yeah,
lap away. See what he does on
Indeed.
his second lap here.
The other spot, there are 2 spots I believe that can also be dangerous.
Oh, it gave him a lap. 52.8.
Oh, interesting. So second to last corner and last corner. So second to last corner, right after the uphill, the right-hander. If you take it poorly, you can end up a bit too wide, and the wall is not far off. So that's a dangerous place to be. And the last corner, if you kind of overshoot it a bit, you'll end up in the grass and potentially could get into wall. For me, the last sector is probably the most dangerous. It's like, again, it is
high
quite
speed.
forgiving. Yeah, but the second to last corner can be quite tricky, because I was watching Burchett, and like I was saying, the wall is very close. If you get too wide, if you go too wide, it's gonna be dangerous. You know, you're just gonna scrape the wall or hit it, and you don't want that.
52.55, going to be second.
That's interesting. I
Yep.
would have thought Burchett would have beat Joe Robert.
So currently, Joe Robert and most likely will have the pole, as we still have quite a bit of time in qualifying. Joe Robert looking like he's going to have the pole. Joey Burchett in second. Josh O'Connor with another good lap in third with a 52.6, just about a 52.7. And then we have pretty decent drop off throughout the field. Alan Bledsoe in fourth with a 53.0, Hoots with a 53.1, Ball in a 53.7. Then we hit the 54 second marks.
Hmm.
So it looks like we might be packed up a little bit for this race. We may have some admins out there racing as well. We'll see how they do. And then we have several that have not taken a time yet, and if they haven't started to lap yet, they might not. Adam Chapman, Christian DeBoer, Todd Chase, David Jansen.
David Jensen, yeah.
Christian DeBoer seems like he always starts in the back. I think he goes for that most positions gained bonus point.
Which is fair. Every bonus point counts. And just to double check, we're not in the playoffs yet, right? For the trucks.
No, they have 2 more races after this race before they start their playoff run.
Okay.
All right. Well, since nobody's out here qualifying, we can go over the race info a little bit. Like you said, it's a 74-degree track temperature. This track is 1.46 miles long. A little bit of a breeze out there, but I don't think it's really going to affect too much. I would say it's not an overly complicated road course, but there are some spots that you need to be aware of, like we talked about at the top of the hill. Looks like Adam Chapman is going to come out here and turn some laps, so we'll go watch him. But yeah, top of the hill, those fast right-hand corners before you hit the front stretch. You know, a couple of spots, but there is a lot of runoff room here as well.
The first sector is probably the most technical one, right?
Yeah.
You got that double right-hander for 1 and 2, and then right after that you got the little airpin and the left-hander. Like, this is the most technical you can get on this track, on this specific layout. Obviously, you have layouts with a few chicanes. If you get the 2 chicanes, then the one downhill is a bit, the one that goes uphill is really difficult.
Yep.
To master. If you get the second one, which is right where Adam Chapman is coming by right now, this one is actually pretty difficult as well because you're kind of blind to it. There's no physical indication of where the corner is. In certain cars, it's really hard to see, but this specific layout, which is called the classic layout, the first sector is the one that's the most technical, I believe.
I would agree with that. I think Adam Chapman is just out here putzing around so he doesn't have to start way at the back.
Fair.
I don't know if he'll even get a lap time in at the speed he's going, but only got
65 miles per hour.
Got 20
he's
seconds
just cruising.
left.
He's just cruising. 55 miles per hour. Yeah, he's just running some laps. The little Sunday night drive.
And you talked about the big update in iRacing today. That's why we are starting a little bit later. Give people some extra time to get this update done. It was a significantly large update.
Yeah, it was. It was.
All right, well, Lime Rock, the Stars and Stripes 68 for the Asylum Clique Truck Series. Your grid, Joe Robert going to get the pole, Joey Burchett to his outside, Josh O'Connor, and I think those 3 are really where the race is going to be. They've been fast on road courses all season. Alan Bledsoe in 4th, Riley Hoots 5th, Angel Ball in 6th, Chase Lewis 7th, Drew Hallman 8th, Ryan McElwin 9th, Sean Pointer 10th, Christian DeBoer 11th, and then there's some admins sprinkled in. We won't go over everybody back there, but you can see it on the left side of your screen, how they will grid. We'll see who all actually races out here. Looks like Mike Simone is going to be out here. Matt Bournes is out here.
He is.
Davey Hendricks.
They're getting their EOLs to start in the back.
Let's go look at this new Ram real quick.
We got Zach Bucher running as well.
Okay, Zach just hopped in. So there's the new Ram and Davey's normal M&M's Kyle Busch atrocious paint scheme. Let's go look at the the Woo Ram, as it's called now. Matt Bourne's running that new Ram with the Wu-Tang Clan theme. Alright, just waiting for, looks like about 15 seconds and then we will roll off. So gonna take the upset. Let's go 9-1-2. Alright, so looks like we're gonna be sitting somewhere about 17 trucks tonight. Light field should make for some cleaner racing. But like we said, there's some spots where it might get a little tricky.
Yeah, the first couple of laps are the ones where a lot of stuff will happen. Some trucks might be a bit slower. Others will just, you know, try to pass by as many people as they can. Obviously, the admins running in the back don't want to interfere or cause any incidents, but Zach Bucher is pretty quick these days in road courses, so I can see him flying by a few of these trucks.
Yeah, and with that being said, I do think it might be pretty difficult to pass here. I don't remember ever really running this track, but as tight as it is, and as quick as those turns come, you really have to be strategic on where you make your passes at.
Yeah, for sure. And it's really going to be first sector. So turn one is the one where you'll try to take the inside and, you know, get the favored line. I would say maybe if you want to put people in a difficult position, the uphill might be another spot. If you try second to last corner and last corner, you gotta get way too slow there and might just open yourself to overtakes from other people in the back, you know. So
yeah,
people will need to be strategic about how they handle that.
Yeah, I think the final corner you can make it work, but only by giving up your entry and to get a better exit, carrying a lot more speed down into turn one.
Yeah, for sure. Performing the good old switcheroo as the
Alan Bledsoe in the 4th position as they single file out. Aside from the 19 of Angel Ballin and Riley, who's a couple more on back. Right, well, let's go to focus on crashes. We'll see if anybody wrecks it going up the hill.
Well, I was pretty sure that Burchett would put pressure on Joe Robert right away, and it is the case. Burchett in front, taking it too wide. Oh yeah, he's going for it. But he's playing fair. Burchett is a very good driver, and he always plays fair, so I'm not surprised to see that. Obviously, Joshua Gunner in 3rd wants to see that, right? He wants them to fight, because the more they fight, the better chance he has of potentially get another position.
Burchett does clear for the lead, and that pulled away a little bit as well. Wrecks yet.
Well, the field has been pretty mild. Mike Simone in a bit of a bind right now. Had to lead by Davey Hendricks, so maybe he got to slow down. I don't see that information, but
Bledsoe almost lost it going up the hill. Saw the back end step out.
yeah, I talked to Bledsoe a bit over the course of the season, and the truck has been the bane of his existence. As much as he wants to go up to Xfinity, maybe even Cup, I don't know, but the truck is only a mean to an end, which is promotion within the league. Yep. He has to run it, so he's running it, but clearly he's struggling with it a little bit.
Had a good battle here with Riley Hoots and Angel Ballin. They were side-by-side swap positions a little bit, but currently Angel Ballin able to keep the spot.
Hoots still pretty close to him, though. Chase Lewis went a bit wide there. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, Drew Hellman almost lost it up the hill. Oh, Matt Bourne's at the wall. Well, Matt, you get to show everybody how the uphill portion can hurt. So we're gonna watch him go through here. had a decent entry up the hill, and the truck was actually straight, but just too much throttle is my assumption, and
Yeah, probably.
around he went.
That's the thing. You don't necessarily feel it the way it happens. The front end of the car, of the truck in this instance, kind of stays on the track. As you finish your uphill, as you go up, the rear kind of bounces a bit. So if you're too much on the throttle, the rear wheels will just be spinning too much and might cause what happened there. You know?
There's really no way to keep traction there. Like it takes the weight off the rear tires. So the only option there is to A, make sure you're as straight as you can be, and B, you gotta lift.
Yeah. Well, you pretty much both. Oh, we got some side-by-side action. I believe it would be Zach Bucher overtaking David Jensen.
Davey Hendricks sending it on the bottom line here back.
Well, we still have a Ram on track.
Chase Lewis got squirrely in turn 1.
Pretty much everybody up front is spread out except for second and third position. Joe Robert heavily pursued by Joshua O'Connor.
And Joey Burchett, once he made that pass, he was sailing. He's out to just shy of a 2-second lead.
And don't forget, people, qualifying time is not necessarily an indication of someone's pace. We only got 2 laps to qualify. Sometimes it just doesn't go well for you in qualifying, but if you have the race pace, that's where it matters the most. And we know Burchett has that race pace.
Absolutely. There is a big gaggle of trucks back here right around that, what would be the 10th position. As Chase Lewis goes underneath the 56 of Christian DeBoer, side by side. Chase Lewis going to get the spot.
So that would be Zach Bucher. So just to mess with you, I don't know if it's on purpose, but Zach is running the 17th truck, the same as
that guy.
Yeah, as such, Chase Lewis. So I don't know if it's like
up there a bit ahead of him. Yeah,
I don't know if it's probably. I don't know if it's like a custom paint that exists on Trading Paint directly, and that's just what Chase Lewis has been running. But yeah, that would be Zach Bucher.
Zach Bucher sitting behind Drew Holman.
And Drew is overdriving it. I saw him getting loose out there.
He does appear to be struggling quite a bit.
Don't get me wrong, those trucks on road courses are a bit difficult. And that's one of the things I don't like about the NAS. I call them the NAS trucks, right? Like NASCAR trucks. What I don't like about those trucks is just that, and we gotta crash, on the downhill.
Yeah, saw he got loose on that second corner, into the wall, back out on the straightaway, collected Ryan McElwain. Davey Hendricks got a bit of it.
And we got Matt Forns in here. Hello, Matt.
What's up?
So how's the wall?
You can't ram things with the new Ram. I was testing it out. Can't do that.
That's
okay.
Good to know for next race. I was testing its durability.
Yeah, the wall held up pretty well.
They tend to do. They tend to do.
Well,
I was trying to say something, but I don't remember what it was.
Matt, congratulations. You were the first one to lose it over the hill.
Man,
is there a prize for that?
Means I'm good at something.
Ryan McElwain hitting the tire barrier at pit entry.
Oh. Well, we're going to have to go back and watch that. He did have some damage on the front from when Adam Chapman.
He didn't hit it, actually. My bad. But yeah, very bad trajectory. I guess the damage is a bit too much.
Oh, he just locked up, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was that's where I was going with this. As I was saying, one of the things that's difficult about those trucks on ovals, but even more on road courses, is just the fact that the rear end of those trucks is very lightweight. It feels like there's not much weight on the rear wheels, so just the fact that the rear wheels lift off during the uphill section makes it even more difficult. But even when you're on the flat surface, if you put too much throttle on, it will just want to rotate too much. You'll have some.
It's pretty loose out there.
Yeah.
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
Which is surprising because the track is pretty cold. Oh yeah. And the baller had to take some evasive maneuvers.
That was a business decision. He didn't want to pay to have the truck fixed when he got into it, so he lifted.
So the track is the track is a bit warmer. The track is 79 Fahrenheit right now, but that's not like too much warmer. That's still just a tiny bit warmer. Wind is currently 8 miles per hour.
Looks like Davey Hendricks might have parked it as well. He went down pit road. Adam Chapman down pit road, and like we said, Ryan McElveen down pit road. Out front, Burchett. The lead is down to a little over 1.4 seconds. So Joe Robert is closing the gap a little bit. Let's go see.
I wonder what happened to Joshua O'Connor. I didn't see anything critical, but he's like 3 seconds off from Joe Robert, so I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I didn't get a notification of anything, so I don't know. David Jansen went off track. Let's go back and take a peek and see what had happened. Oh, into turn 1. Looks like he overdrove it and went out in the grass. Able to save
and
it.
We are 1/4 of the race.
Yeah, this race is gonna go quick.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, the front leader, the front runners right now are running 53.2, 53.4, and 53.6 on the last lap. Mike. Riley Hoots has a slowdown, probably to take some evasive maneuvers. No, he just, okay. What happened to Mike then?
He's in the pits now, so something. He just missed his turn.
Yep. And I think he just parked it and towed.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
He had a lot of debris coming off. Oh.
He did get in the grass.
Yeah. He had a lot of debris coming out of the bed of that truck coming down the front stretch.
I think we just saw Drew Holman hit the fence up on the uphill. Todd Chase off track.
Todd Chase was in the grass. Yeah, he was in the grass a bit. To be fair, those trucks are big lawnmowers. Speaking of which, my favorite lawnmowers on iRacing have been updated with a new tire model, namely the TCRs. Big fat lawnmowers, front wheel drive lawnmowers.
TCRs, what are those?
He went off track to get the lawn out of the bed.
It's touring class. So you got the Elantra, you got the Civic, you got the Audi RS3, I believe, and you got the Veloster. They're front wheel drive. They're relatively as quick as GT4s, but they're front wheel drive.
Zach Bucher down pit road.
Is he parking it?
We'll see. He might be.
They got a pit. Right?
Yeah, they're gonna have to pit once.
Yeah. So, considering all these guys have been pretty loose for a while, maybe they're gonna stop it. So I see Zach taking tires right now. That's interesting.
Burchett has gained a little bit here. Yeah, he's going back out there.
Yeah, maybe Zach just wanted to get away from some traffic.
All right, well, let's do a ride along with our race sponsor, Angel Ballin. We'll go from his cockpit and take you through through the track, and perfect time as he is just starting a new lap going into turn 1.
So yeah, we were talking about the first sector, 1 and 2. It's a double apex corner, pretty technical. Then you get to this semi airpin, the left-hander, also quite technical because you need that specific line to get some extra speed out of the corner here. That's one of the fastest sections you have, except apart from the main stretch. Then you need to slow down a little bit, try to take this uphill, and as you heard, you know, the RPM of the truck just stagnating, getting a bit of wheel spin. Here, as I was mentioning, if you get off a bit too much, you're hitting the wall and then setting up yourself for that last corner, and that's the main stretch, the fastest one. We're reaching about 150, 160 miles per hour or something.
Oh, Drew Holman goes wide again, came back on track. 56 Christian DeBoer is just trying to get by, but I think he's afraid to with Drew Holman really struggling in front of him.
Yeah, it's not always easy to overtake when you're not too comfortable. I don't get the feeling that Christian DeBoer is
Drew Holman off
necessarily
track
comfortable.
again. He's got him now, though. He makes it.
Yeah, he's got it, yeah. When you're not too comfortable on road courses, especially with these stock cars, it's pretty difficult to commit yourself to overtaking. It takes a lot of commitment, but yeah, it's we got a radio call from Joshua O'Connor, I believe. Oh, maybe you just saying thank you for
yeah, there's a lap
traffic
car
letting
let him by.
Yeah. Again, it is a pretty short track. Lap time is in the area, the neighborhood of 53 to 54 seconds right now for the front runners. So after the 16 laps, 17 laps they've done, it's pretty logical that they get to lap traffic. And right now, Joshua O'Connor just following Zach Bucher, I believe. Yeah, so that's, you know, that's not lap traffic that's going to be impeding.
No. I think O'Connor let him by earlier.
Ryan McElwin looks like he got his damage fixed. He spent 7 minutes in his pit box. Saw him get collected when Adam Chapman spun right at the downhill portion.
And it's pretty bad getting spun there because depending on the angle with how high the hoods of these trucks are, you don't see it. You know, you're just coming in hot.
Yep.
And you just,
you're
oh,
blind.
there's a truck there. Yeah.
Same with the uphill portion, right? If somebody moves in there and you're coming up that hill, you have no clue that somebody's there other than your relative telling you there's a truck close.
Yeah. I think for that, Sonoma is probably worse. But yeah, it's still pretty bad for that in that regard.
Davey Hendricks decided to come back out.
Yay. He also spent quite some time in his pit box.
Yeah, I don't think he had damage or anything. He did have some damage. I take that back. He got caught up in the same one with Adam Chapman. Tell you what, once Christian DeBoer and David Jansen got around Holman, they drove away. That's our closest battle on track right now for the 8th position.
Joe Robert also within a second of Joe Weber-Chat, surprisingly. But yeah, David Jensen, 0.2 seconds away from Christian DeBoer, fighting for that 8th position.
Alan Bledsoe in 4th. Looks like he is trying to get around the lap car of Todd Chase in that 20 truck. Angel Olive now.
At least Todd is playing it safe, letting people by, not necessarily staying on the racing line. Like on the last corner, he was on the outside, which is not the favored line there. So, you know, good on him for being a good competitor there.
Yeah, absolutely. Gave him a way through without any issues. All right, well, up front, we have Joey Burchett and Joe Robert not too far behind, 1.1 back. Josh O'Connor in third. He's a good chunk back, 7 seconds back. Alan Bledsoe, 20 seconds back almost. And Angel Ballin round out your top 5.
Well,
Zach's trying to run down the leaders right now.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Tired. Yeah, he is. I'm watching him. I know he wants to get up there and mess with Joe.
Yeah, he's pushing it.
He is faster through the second half of the track. As long as he doesn't mess up the uphill. Last couple laps, he's kind of had to blow
I'm
up.
watching his sector times, and on every sector, he's faster than the top 2.
Yeah, he's running quicker laps.
Yeah, he's running some good time.
Closes the most time on the second section, though.
Chase Lewis almost lost it on the uphill. Went off track, but was able to gather it back up.
I believe David Jensen made the pass on the ball.
He did.
No.
Well, why don't we go back and take a look and see how we did it.
Also, just a quick note, we are halfway through the race.
I think Christian gave it to him. Christian pulled way over and slowed down.
Okay. Fair game, I suppose.
Well, and Christian always plays the long game, right? I think we've seen that whole season where, you know, if you're faster than him, he's going to let you go. He always starts in the back, works his way up in front. So, Joey Burchett down pit road.
Yep.
Yeah, well, like I mentioned, we are halfway through the race, so that's what I would do, honestly. That's what I tend to do on road courses. If I only have one pit stop to do, I'll just cut it in half. I don't try to play anything, you know, fancy. I don't play big.
Just gotta make sure you get enough fuel.
No comments. Absolutely no comments.
Ryan McElwain got way sideways off the top of the hill. Trying to make his way around Drew Holman.
Todd Chase, too. Todd Chase just lost it in front of Burchett as Burchett was coming out of the pits. That was spooky.
Take a peek. Yeah, just got sideways. Looks like he overdrove turn 1. But he throttled it up to get off the track, so he didn't impede Burchett. Teammates.
Yeah, they are teammates indeed. Trackside, is that it? I've heard rumors that Trackside were. I heard rumors that Trackside might be thinking about going to Xfinity. I'd be curious to see that.
They have indicated that is their intention. It's down pit road.
They have.
Oh, there goes Drew Holman.
Front of the leaders too. Not that bad.
Yeah, he lost it in front of McElwain, but yeah.
Let's watch it live. That second to the
drivers
last
have not been asked yet for our intention.
Yet. Nobody has yet. They had said it on a broadcast.
Ah, okay. So that's probably where I heard the rumor on the broadcast. Yeah. Heard it through the wind.
Miguel went off track. Let's see.
So where's Joshua O'Connor? He's 8 seconds off from Joey Burchett.
Oh, he just went off at a weird place. All right. Chase went down pit road. Down pit road. Joe Roberts still out leading. Has not pitted yet. Angel Ballin in second. Joey Burchett is going to be in third. Looking at the lap times, assuming that everybody takes 4 tires, I think Joey Burchett is going to be out ahead by like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's the thing. one of the reasons I generally try to just cut it in half is because you lose so much time once your tires have been, you know,
Ooh,
been used
Zach.
up too much.
Zach almost lost it there.
Yeah, he did. Nice save.
Oh, Ryan McElwain. He saved it though.
Yeah, just in front of his teammate Joe Robert. That's something you want to see when you're Joe Robert.
I mean, I feel like that's fitting for the team though.
Yeah, that's fair.
David Jansen down pit road, Joe Robert down pit road, Davey Hendricks down pit road. So it's gonna hand the lead over to Angel Ballin.
Well, not yet, but yeah, because Ballin is still
once he passes.
in the last sector.
Yep.
So how many tires is Joe Robert taking?
I feel like you gotta take 4, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's what I would do. I never go fancy. Yeah, he's taking 4. I never go fancy with my strategies. So I just, you know, I just take 4 and call it a day. The only time I took 2 tires though was when I won at Kentucky, but that was like just a call I made. But I generally don't do that. Oh, Ballin getting past Bruchette really quick.
And Joe Robert, 8.5 seconds behind Burchett.
Joshua O'Connor is a 2.3 away from Joe Robert. And Joe Robert needs to warm his tires up. So I don't know if he's going to be able to keep that small lead on him.
Drew Holman off track again. I feel like we've said his name a lot tonight. Seems to be struggling at the road course.
There are other names we generally hear about on road courses, but they're not here tonight. So
Connor got wide off that final turn. Didn't really hurt him
yeah,
any.
he did.
Just put a couple of tires in the grass. Angel Ballin down pit road.
yeah, he's just took his bonus point. Getting past with Christian DeBauer. DeBauer hasn't pitted yet.
He has not.
Yeah, lap 27
Let's see.
on his stint.
Yeah, currently DeBoer, Ballin just went down pit road. Holman has not pitted yet, or
Yeah, they're the only 2 that haven't pitted yet.
right.
DeBauer and Holman.
And let's see. Takers down pit road. Top 5 at the moment. Joey Burchett, Joe Robert, Josh O'Connor, Christian DeBoer, who we said has not pitted yet, and Alan Bledsoe. Alan Bledsoe making a move inside the 56 of Christian DeBoer. Bledsoe gets squirrely off the corner. Is going to be able to make the pass. We're still staying out.
That's a worse strategy.
I'm curious.
His tires are probably really burnt by now.
Yeah, we were figuring somewhere around 31, 32 laps of fuel. So maybe a fuel and go, I guess. I don't know. Holman down pit road.
O'Connor still within a second of Joe Robert. I wonder if he'll be able to catch up.
He drove it in deep into turn 1.
Oh yeah,
But
that's
got
way.
wide in the grass.
Yeah, a bit of lawn. Yeah, just big lawnmower again.
That's going to cost him quite a bit of time on track.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Zach Bucher looking to make a move on Christian DeBoer. Down the front stretch into 1. Gonna have the preferred line. Side by side, Zach Bucher's gonna take the spot.
Angel Ballin right up Riley Hoot's bumper. That's a good battle we got here. Ballin with fresher rubber by 4 laps.
Oh, Ryan McElwain.
McElwain. Yeah, McElwain just saved it. Good on him. That was getting spooky. This is insane because I'm watching P7 and P8 fighting right now. They're getting it through turn 1. And the leader, Joey Burchett, just came out of the last corner. This speaks volume.
Yeah,
of the per pace Joey Burchett has tonight.
40 seconds between first and 8th. So lap time are 50, low 50s, so about 10 seconds back, and that'll be there to lap him.
That's crazy.
Unless something crazy happens, I think we see who our top 3 are.
Let's go off the track.
Uh-oh. Let's go see what happened.
Let's no.
Turn 1. Drove it in too hard. Got wide in the grass.
Overtaken by Bucher.
See what happened to Davey Hendricks. He entered pit road and then he jumped to pits. I think he made a mistake and hit something. You know, because he is so mid.
Oh wow.
He talking about
fired,
Davey.
eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you talk about your
Jeff must be
champion?
in the chat.
No, I just did it for. No, he just parked it. I was hoping he did something. That way Jeff would have something to talk about.
Wait, you're talking about the Jeff Medlin?
The Jeffrey Medlin.
The Jeffrey Medlin, incredible. The Dozer.
Chase Lewis is asking for 4th place points since that's where his truck is.
That's an interesting strategy.
DeBoer finally comes down pit road.
So I guess, yeah, he went for the full tank.
Looks like it. Joe
Yeah.
Robert making a pass on Zach. No, Chase Lewis.
No, Chase Lewis.
Man, they gotta change their paint scheme so they don't match. This is screwing me all up.
Yeah, that's quite something because it's the exact same paint, exact same custom number. Yeah.
Not for position though. That was for
Yeah, that was the lap car. Yeah. He was lapping him.
out front. Joey Burchett got 7 seconds on Joe Robert, and then 12 seconds back to Josh O'Connor.
At this point, I think O'Connor will take the 3rd position.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good gap. I feel like he'll be all right.
Yeah.
We know Zach's gonna park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach's 20 seconds behind him anyways.
Yeah, true. See, this is why ovals are just better. They're just more exciting.
Excuse me?
You heard what I said.
Excuse me? No. The problem is not the road courses. The problem is the field.
No, it's the course.
I can't wait to go to Cup next season and battle with Zach in front for the lead and whatnot. It's gonna be fun. Gotta be fun.
Kel went down there.
As long as I don't,
Forget to put fuel on it.
Yeah. Exactly. Just painful memories.
What could have been.
Yeah, could have been a win.
Hey, I mean, if
we got locked into round 2, just right off the bat. Nope.
I mean, if you couldn't win it, at least Sam did.
Yeah,
true.
So that's the thing. I'm happy Sam won. Like, I'm sad I lost. I didn't win. But I'm very happy that Sam won. Couldn't happen to a better guy.
I agree.
And, it's gonna
I'd
be...
rather Sam win than you, and I'm your team owner. I mean,
wow. That hurts.
Sam gives a better interview, dude.
How so?
He's super excited.
He is always excited.
Aw.
Let's see what happened to Chase Lewis here. Off track. Oh, just got loose on the final corner there.
I should just, I'm gonna create you from now on. Make sure you got freaking fuel.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Since Jacob wrecks out.
Jacob barely runs anyway.
Is he still in here? No, he left. He
No,
was,
he left
he
a
was
while
doing the
ago.
update and said it was taking him forever.
I downloaded quick. Hell, it takes longer to install it than it does download it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, why is it
No.
not? Why is it not installing at the same time as download?
Well, you can't ask too much out of
It's 2026, dude. Come on.
Can't ask too much from iRacing. Like, no shades to these guys. They've been releasing
it.
some
Robert
good
off
content recently.
track.
Oh, yeah, not a big off track though.
Yeah, it just went wide. Cost him some time though.
There's no big battles right now on track.
Oh, boring. You gotta do a fun race after this.
I gotta practice for Watkins Glen. I get to run it.
Oh, I should do that too. I think somebody said they were gonna throw up a lobby if it was this ended.
I bet
early
you.
enough.
I bet you it's Zach.
No way.
You probably spent like $30 or $40 on practice sessions for Watkins Glen in the last few weeks.
He did
I
it
think I
for
didn't even spawn
Mexico,
one.
and he did it for Road America.
I did a few for Mexico and Sonoma. We were like exchanging like when we were doing it, but yeah, for Watkins Glen, I don't think I even created one. I didn't need to. When I wanted to
know, I mean,
practice,
you
I had
can't-
one. We are on lap 40, coming on to 40 for the leader. You're welcome.
If something, unless something crazy happens, your top three are going to be Burchett, Joe Robert, and Josh O'Connor. Even if something crazy does happen, it would have to be pretty significantly crazy. Just looking at the gaps.
Oh, we're talking like either losing it on the uphill or hitting the tire barrier on the second to last corner.
Maybe Burchetta's coming into some lap traffic though. He's got his teammate, and then he's got Riley Hoots in front of him. So it's not over yet.
No. Just let that sink in for a moment. He's going to overtake Riley Hoots, who's in 7th.
Burchett clears the 20 of Todd Chase. Next up is Riley Hoots.
Y'all should have let me run this thing. Bring some action.
Ryan McElwain off track. Looks like a pretty oh, Ryan McElwain crashed. Just as I say, looks like a minor one. And it comes up that he crashed. Oh, the hill got him.
Yeah, he just barely scraped the rear end of this truck, though.
And then he locked it down and spun it back around.
Zach Bucher will probably park it soon as he's coming onto lap 41.
Come back.
Welcome back. We had
Hi,
another,
back.
Raising
at
hell
Richard.
about something.
we had another one at the top of the hill.
Who that?
Ryan McElwain. Joey Burchett. Looks like he is reeling in the 5 of Riley Hoots. Ryan McElwain's still struggling. I feel like he's been on the highlight reel quite a bit tonight for the wrong reasons. Oh, I think he just let the lead trucks go by there. Got off the track to let them by safely. So
Who do you think will win tomorrow?
Tomorrow, my bet is
I'm gonna go with Zach
ooh,
or
man,
Phil.
that was my pick.
Phil.
No, Zach.
He does.
Oh,
Phil,
Phil's
he
got a
doesn't
finisher
have
road
a
course.
connection issue. Phil needs to not have any connection issue though, because Mexico was painful for him.
yeah.
But
Getting disconnected on the start, starts from the pits, and right after stage, another disconnection. That's just painful.
there should be some pretty good, you know, outside of Zach and Phil, there should be some pretty good battles. So right around that top 5 area, I'm excited to see how that works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's still Watkins Glen, right? It's still a pretty well-known track and
The
appreciated by
easiest
a lot
of the
people.
road courses.
Well, you say
Like,
that, but
I enjoy Watkins Glen. It's fun.
I find it difficult now.
Boots.
Yeah, who's let him by? I find it more difficult, like this new scan and the new curbing is
yeah.
way more difficult than it used to be.
There's some tricky parts to it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
I
feel like
rent the
it,
Cup car, and it's really insane. The last, like second to last corner, if you go a bit too wide and get on the curbing,
Oh yeah, you're done.
the rear just loses it. Oh, make a
Miguel
line in
win
the
again.
grass.
Feels
Yeah.
like the car high centers on those curves.
yeah, I mean, you could never really use the curb before. You know, on at least through the entry or center of the corner. On exit, you could cross them. It's just a little sketchier now to cross them on exit.
Yeah.
Super sketchy. I almost die every time sketchy.
Definitely, I feel like I'm gonna loop it at least 3 times tomorrow.
Yeah, it's basically don't touch them sketchy, you know?
Well, and they make it so
Yeah, my plan
tempting
is to not.
because they took away the incidents and slowdown penalties for the runoff off of turn 1 as a white flag comes out. Joey Burchett leading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say it, like, white flag.
But
And Joey Burchett coming onto Angel Ballin, so let that sink in.
Yeah,
Burchett might
fifth
be able
place.
to overtake the 5th position.
I don't think he will. I think he'll sit right there. He's got nothing to worry about. Joe Roberts is over 6 seconds back. But yeah, I mean, they gave us that option now without a penalty, but they added that curbing in the car, so now it's sketchy to do it.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about overshooting turn 1 like I used to. Now, you know, in the fact that I get an incident or a slowdown, now I got to worry about looping the car. Joey
And
Burchett
looping the car, you will.
coming through the final corner, gonna win again. I don't even know how many wins it's been this season, but it's been a lot.
I'm shocked.
Joe Robert gonna finish 2nd. Josh O'Connor coming across the checkered flag, gonna finish
south.
3rd. Alan Bledsoe,
Is still on the 2nd sector.
yeah,
The 5th actually finished earlier than him because he was lapped.
coming through the final downhill portion, and he will be our final lead lap truck. We'll go watch Joey Burchett do some burnouts here.
Chase Lewis is not happy with
Yeah.
his race car right now.
Don't blame the race car.
Joey Burchett gonna do a little power break. All down the front stretch here.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna let y'all handle the interviews and jump out of here.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yep.
I'll say the same thing. I'll let you handle the interviews, Tony.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you for having me, and have a good evening.
You as well. As we wait for our podium finishers. Got 2 of the 3, just waiting on 1 more, and they are all here. So we'll start off our interviews with our race winner, Joey Burchett. Joey, Tony in the booth, got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Man, win number 4 on the season. Started second, able to make the pass for the lead fairly quick, and just kind of drove away. Talk us through it.
Yeah, surprisingly, I usually I qualify better as far as road course wise, and just kind of got in my own head in qualifying and overcooked a couple corners, gave up a few tenths, and started second. And I felt like we were going to have good pace long run wise, and like if I track position is super key here, as narrow as this place is, it's just so hard to pass. So I had to take advantage of that first lap. You know, if I could get anywhere inside of Joe in one of these corners and clear him, if I could just get a gap and manage it. I was trying to save tires until about 20 to 25 somewhere in there, and pit. I knew I'd have plenty of gas, to make it to the end, and just use those tires up, kind of split the race almost close to half, and then just run the tires off of that thing and see if I can pull a gap on him for the pit stop. Luckily for me, he went long, which kind of helped that strategy anyway. And we just we pulled out, held that gap, and brought it home.
So speaking of that, like you said, he ran it long, and you gained quite a bit of time by pitting early. Was the tire fall off that significant to where you were able to gain, like, I don't know, 6, 7 seconds on him?
Nah, I don't think tire fall off was huge, but I do feel like new tires definitely were a benefit over 15 to 20 lap tires. Like the fall off isn't ginormous, but it's still enough that you can make up a little bit of lap time on somebody. I was expecting him to kind of come, a little bit closer to me towards the end of the run, but Adam had wrecked out earlier in the race, and he was just kind of giving me lap time, and I mean, first half of the race, I kind of tried to get out and manage it, so I didn't push as hard as I could in some of those corners. I just tried to keep about a second and a half on him for most of that early run, and then, like I said, after we had the pit stop, it was floor pedal to the floor, and I won't letting up.
Absolutely. Well, congrats again on win number 4 on the season. We'll let you get some shout-outs in and get you out of here.
Yeah, just thank the guys at Trackside Racing, Adam, Todd, for coaching me up through the race. I hadn't been feeling great, so they kind of kept me zoned in. Derek also, I know he's not here. He's got some unfortunate stuff going on. He isn't able to be with us right now. And iRacing iFlag for coming on board and sponsoring the team. Go check those guys out over at iRacingIFlag.com if you want any kind of digital sim flagging accessories and stuff. And then you for coming in doing a broadcast each week. I go back and listen and watch them. It's fun to go back and listen to. And also, you guys, all of you, for putting on the league. It's a fun league to run in.
Absolutely, man. Well, congrats again. Win number 4 on the season. Current points champion. I would imagine nothing has changed since the points haven't been updated for this race as of yet, but shooting for that regular season championship, get those extra bonus points there, and set yourself up quite well for the playoffs.
Yeah, that's the goal. We're gonna try to bank as many points and many wins as we can, see if we can kind of distance ourselves from everybody.
Absolutely. Well, congrats again. We'll get you out of here, and we'll catch you next week.
All right, thank you, man.
Absolutely. That was our race winner, Joey Burchett. Next up, we have our second place finisher, Joe Robert. Joe, Tony in the booth. Got a copy?
Yep. What's up, man?
Hey, P2 tonight. Another good run. Started off on the pole. Tell us what you needed there to get the checkered flag tonight.
Joey not to be there. or him having a NEOL or something. He was. I'm for sure he was sandbagging the first half of the race. I was thinking that the overcut was gonna work like it did at Mexico. It didn't. Even with better tires, I just couldn't pull on him. So he was definitely better in the second half of the race. Only time I really gained on him was when he was screwing with lap traffic. So yeah, it was fun, but you know, honestly, I mean, the pole doesn't really matter too much. I mean, cool, yeah, I got a pole on the stat sheet, I guess, but that's about it. Happy though. I mean, the points are nice too, but we're not fighting for the regular season championship anyway. We're just waiting for the playoffs. So it would have been nice to prevent him from getting a win, just to prevent them bonus points. But not
Yeah.
much you can really do about it.
Yeah, looking like he's definitely going to start off the playoffs on a good note, but you'll be right up there with the wins. With that being said, you're 7th top 5 of the season. So having a really
Yep.
strong season, 4 wins on the season, 7 top 5s, and 9 top 10s. So if you wouldn't have missed those races in the middle of the season, you'd be right up there with him.
Yeah, a regular season championship don't matter that much. Most of the time when people win it, they don't win the big thing anyway. So
I mean, it never hurts, I guess. But anyways, we'll let you get some shout-outs in and get you out of here.
I'll tell you this though. You know, I guess I'm like a Josh O'Connor or a Christian DeBoer fan for the next 2 weeks, but I mean they still have a chance. It would be ideal if they won it, just so we'd be even, I guess, because I got 4 wins. Joey's got 3. Uh, Josh and Christian have none, so it would be a lot closer.
Right.
But advantage PC as always. I've been with the car for a long time. Shout out to the PS Dotto from Nambijan. Helped me with real life racing, so very thankful for them for that. New England Air, virtual airline is if you want to play, flight sim or X-plane kind of realistically with realistic ATC rules, all that jazz. Check them out. Good community with them. And shout out to Mirage SRR and Premiere as well. Everyone, I think, ran decent today. And shout out for you for doing the broadcast. And got only a couple weeks left, so looking forward to getting to the playoffs and get everything going.
Absolutely. Well, congrats again on the P2. We'll get you out of here, and we'll catch you next week.
Sounds good. See ya.
See ya. All right, that was our P2 finisher. Next up, we have our P3 finisher, Josh O'Connor. Josh, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Hey, Tony, how you doing, brother?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. P3 tonight, another strong running at a road course. Really saw you up there battling with Joe for that second position for quite a while. Tell us what you needed to bring home the trophy tonight.
A lot more skill in my pocket than what I had. I'll tell you that, man. Joey he had his throat off, had a check for first place written off from the start of the race, man. He's just hiding it in his back pocket. Congrats to Joe. He ran a great race, man. It's just a hard guy to keep up to. Really, Joe and Joe, we're the standard to chase in the league. So if I could just keep up for a couple laps, like that's huge. And hope maybe they race each other, maybe wreck each other. I get to sneak in there and be in the right place at the right time. Kyle Busch moment, Bristol dirt.
Right. Yeah, for sure. So this will be your 5th top 5 of the season and your 11th top 10 of the season. So having a very strong run. Currently, you should be in second in points once the points get updated. So definitely looks like you're pretty much a shoe in for the playoffs as long as you show up for the next 2 races. So congrats on that. We'll let you get some shout outs in and get you out of here.
I appreciate it, man. A big shout out to Patriot Media and Yoba Designs, Alts 4 F Forge, North South for having me on the team. You guys are always fucking awesome. Appreciate you guys. I'm sorry, beep beep beep. Family tuning in to support and everybody watching at home. Appreciate you guys coming to support us. It means a lot to see you guys come in the chat and make a presence known to all the drivers. Like it really pumps us up to see the chat popping up when we can see it. So thank you all. One last shout out to my buddy Corey Gass and all the other U.S. Air Force Special Forces warfare. This paint this week was dedicated to those guys. Just big shout out for everything that they do for our country overseas.
Absolutely. Well, congrats again on the P3 finish, and we will see you next week. Not sure where you guys are next week, but should be a good one.
I think we're Homestead.
Yeah, you are Homestead.
Yeah.
Homestead normally puts on some good racing, so it should be a fun one to watch.
I'm just weak at the 1.5 miles, man. I'm waiting for Iowa or Phoenix to pop up. I'm just trying to hang on at this point.
Homestead, man, rip the lip.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Congrats again, and we'll catch you next week.
Thank you, Tony. We'll see you guys next time.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap things up here at the Relentless Racing League Asylum Clique Truck Series at Lime Rock. Your results: Joey Burchett getting the 4th win on the season. Joe Robert in 2nd. Josh O'Connor in 3rd. Alan Bledsoe in 4th. Angel Ballin rounding out your top 5. Riley Hoots, David Jansen, Chase Lewis, Christian DeBoer, and Drew Holman all bringing it home with a top 10. So with that being said, shout out to our sponsors, Asylum Clique for the Truck Series. You can check them out at YouTube. Just search Asylum Clique. You will find some pretty cool montage videos. Miller Motorsports for our Xfinity Series. You can check them out on Instagram at Miller Motorsports. And SFH for the ARCA Series. You can check them out on any of the social media platforms as well as their website, wearesfh.com. Great cause. Go check them out. Buy some merch. And we will see you all tomorrow night. Jacob will be in here for the Cup Series at Watkins Glen. And then again on Thursday night for the SFH ARCA Series at North Wilkesboro. With that being said, have a good night, and we will catch you all next time.
In my body, got me overdrive. Can't even keep we talking about, bitch, you know my guy. Run outside, I let that pop. Run outside, he die. That's a new one in my clique. That's a new one, he get hit. Oh my God, she bad. Yeah, that not my bitch. I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit. I only care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, that love her so bad, but I ain't cuffing bitch.